The AI systems are already at the point where, for a really lonely and isolated person, the AI chatbot system will give them more attention and a better conversation than they've ever had with anyone in their whole life. I would say 1 in 20 people, that's probably about right, have no one. No one's ever paid attention to them. No one's ever listened to them. And if they can find a substitute that's better than nothing, or even radically better than nothing, it's going to be in many ways irresistible. So just like pornography is irresistible. I mean, pornographic images aren't real. They're real enough, and that's part of their danger. I mean, we put young men in a situation now. Young men are more susceptible to pornographic imagery because men are much more visual in their sexual response than women. Women have their pornographic proclivities, but they tend to use stories rather than images. But a given 12-year-old, 13-year-old young man can see more beautiful women in 1 hour than the most powerful man in history ever saw in his entire life. And we're asking young men to be able to contend with that. It's like, why should they be able to contend with that? We don't exactly know the causal consequence, but there are things we know. The birth rate has plummeted in the West. Far fewer young people are having relationships. The rate of virginity is skyrocketing. I think in Japan, it's 30% of people 30 and under are virgins. And the curves in the US and the rest of the West are like, we're 15 years behind the Japanese. The curves are the same. And so it's radically disturbing relationships between men and women. Now, how much of that is pornography? Well, we don't know because it's hard to parse apart all the different influences. The pill likely has something to do with it too, because women on the pill like masculine men less.